First up, we have Lauren Hensley and Jim Dunn. Next up is Deborah Gordon and Joe Donovan. Next is Carolyn Mars and Agro Ross. And for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Van and Becca Hardy.
Especially those who have come from a long distance away. Some of us thought it was something to come from the other side of the country, but many of you have come from the other side of the planet to be here.
Someone else would like to speak.
Would you like to speak? Would you like to speak? Say, welcome to everybody. Welcome to everybody. I'd like to welcome Ben's family into our family. It has been such a pleasure getting to know Ben's family and Ben's friends. We will say that those of us from the Deep South, Alabama, have successfully communicated with those from other areas with different manners of speaking. I think it helps. I've always told people that if you're going to try to communicate with those of us from the Deep South, watch a lot of Andy Griffith, Dukes of Hazzard, things of that nature. We try to discourage people from watching Easy Rider. I wouldn't understand. It's just impossible to convey how proud I am, how proud we are of Becca, this wonderful, beautiful, intelligent young lady, and how proud and pleased we are to have come to know Ben. Just a wonderful young man, and see the love and the joy of their joining their lives together. Now, I'll have to admit that it took some getting used to several years ago when Becca decided that she would pursue her graduate studies in this far-off, distant land, California. But Becca has always been somebody who did things her own way, which calls to mind one story. When she was about 3 or 4 years old, about the age of maybe there, she was riding her tricycle on the front porch at her grandparents' house. She decided she needed to descend down to ground level, so she proceeded to try to ride the tricycle down the steps. And as you might expect, that did not turn out well. Fortunately, she was not hurt, but anyway, we picked her up and explained to her that you really shouldn't be riding a tricycle down steps. She explained through her tears, but I was being careful. And as it has turned out, she has been careful, she has been wise, she has been fortunate in her choice of husbands, and we are so proud. And we want to, on behalf of our family, we want to wish everybody here an enjoyable rest of the weekend as we celebrate this marriage. And at this time, I'd like to propose a toast. I guess I need a drink to propose a toast. May Becca and Ben enjoy the fulfillment of all of their hopes and dreams forever, and be blessed with love and happiness that grows forever. Thank you.
I've known each other since grad school for, gosh, going on like 10 years now. I mean, like 5 years ago, we're young. And I think if anything sums up my relationship with Becca, it's that we learned how to survive together. And I appreciate the fact that going into grad school, as psychologists, we kind of have to go through the ringer and shed everything that we thought we knew about ourselves and start from scratch. And so when I think of Becca, I think of many late nights at Bodega, drinking and talking and drinking a little bit more and talking a little bit more. And I could pour out my heart and my soul to her, and she unconditionally accepted me and loved me and said, that's cool. You can be that person. You can question that, and I'm going to question this, and we'll end up somewhere together, and we are. And 5 years graduating later, we've lived on completely opposite sides of the country, and we're still here together. And I love that, and I love that I've been a part of this day, and I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for this new journey. Thank you, Ben, for taking good care of my friend. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of this day and for being a part of all these amazing people that are a part of your lives and just seeing how much they love you. So I wish you blessings on this new journey, and I'm excited to be a part of the next few steps that you're going to be taking. And cheers. Love you guys.
Excessively long speech, but I did want to talk about a couple of things that I learned from my grandparents, who I'm very sad that they're not here. But I'm really happy today, so it'll leave it out. So my mum's parents, Ted and Phil, they were best mates. And if you didn't grow up in Australia, you might not be too aware of exactly what that means. You might think it means, best friends. It goes beyond that. The concept of mateship, it sort of permeates Australian culture in an interesting way. So if you call somebody mate, you're implying that they're your equal, and they are no better or no worse than you, and you expect them to consider you in the same way, with the same amount of respect. So when you add that on top of friendship, and really, really deep and meaningful friendship, that's the kind of friendship my grandparents had. So what springs to mind is a picture of their 40th wedding anniversary, where they were standing at a table in their backyard having one of their famous parties, and there they are on their 40th wedding anniversary, grinning at each other like a pair of little kids. And I think that's the greatest photo in my family's collection. And I love that a lot. And when I looked at that photo, and I thought about my relationship with Becca, and I could see that I am on that same trajectory. And that makes me really happy. That, something I never thought would be possible. The only person I've ever experienced that feeling with, and she's an amazing human being. So yeah, that's what I learned from my mom's parents. How to be best mates with somebody, and I already feel like Becca's my best mate, and we're gonna have an awesome time. And thanks for coming. I'm gonna share. There's something else I learned from my grandparents, from my dad's mom, Mary, who I also wish was here. She's been gone a while, but she's still in here, between all of us. She taught me, not apart from cooking things and how to deal with a kitchen, it was something she drilled into me and my brother. Right now. Anyway, more importantly than that, she taught me that whenever you can, you should try to listen first and then have kind words later. And it's something I try to remember, even though it's, you know, we're human beings and it's really hard. But it's something I think will go a long way. So I'm going to try to remember that. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say.
Right here?
The other side's the shop, so.
Okay. Are you good?
Let's do it.
All right.
Ready?
Go for it.
All right. Yeah.
All right, and then a little over here.
All right.
Right?
Now we're ready.
Wait, you gotta help me.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Is this meant for us?
Yes. I assume we're supposed to put it on a plate and feed each
All
other.
right.
Is that how that goes?
Yeah, I think so.
Woo! Shitty job.
Oh, well. That's cool.
I don't know what now. Everyone's like,
It's all right.
I guess we can just take a look.
Well, we got started, so.